Roy Scheider had already appeared in some of the best movies of the 70s, Clute, The French Connection, Marathon Man, before landing the role of Jaws. Martin Brody, Amity Island's noble police chief and deliverer of the oft, Ms., quoted, "You're gonna need a bigger boat." Richard Dreyfuss was still early in his career when he played marine biologist Matt Hooper in Jaws, having made waves 2 years earlier in George Lucas's American Graffiti, 1973. Dreyfuss was at the start of his career in Jaws, and Robert Shaw was near the end of his. Shaw began his career in the 40s, performing Shakespeare with the famous Old Vic Theatre Company in London. He eventually found his way to Hollywood, and in 1967 was nominated for an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for his turn as Henry VIII in A Man for All Seasons, 1966. Lorraine Gary played Ellen Brody, wife of Scheider's Chief Brody, in Jaws, Jaws 2, and Jaws: The Revenge, 1987, which finds her mourning her late husband while squaring off against a great white that followed her to the Bahamas in search of revenge. Yeah, it's weird. Sure, the shark is scary, but Jaws' true villain is Larry Vaughn, the Amity Island mayor who prioritizes profits over safety. Played with oily charisma by Murray Hamilton, the character is still booed to this day. Lee Fierro was a Mother and Martha's Vineyard local who stepped into the key role of Mrs. Kintner, the grieving mother of Alex, a boy killed by the shark. Carl Gottlieb played Meadows, an Amity Island reporter in Jaws, but he was a bigger presence behind the scenes, working with Spielberg as a co-writer. In one of the most famous scenes ever put to film, actress and stuntwoman Susan Backliny plays Chrissy, Jaws' first victim. In his first role in a studio production, Jeffrey Kramer played Deputy Hendricks, Brody's right-hand man on Amity Island and the first on the scene following the death of Backliny's Chrissy. For all of Jaws' carnage, nothing churns the gut quite like the death of local boy Alex Kintner, played by Jeffrey Voorhees. Peter Benchley, who penned the 1974 book on which Jaws is based, has a cameo in the film as a local interviewer.